I don't know how I forgot to put the microphone. Guys, good morning. How are you today? I know this is cleaner sound, right? It's way cleaner than if we didn't have the microphone on. So, but how is your morning? I am from running 10K and I feel great. I feel really great. That's why I'm late. Yesterday, one of the reasons I was supposed to do the 10K yesterday. But one of the reasons I did not do the 10K is because I got here in the parking lot at 6:30. Okay, it was 6:25. And I opened the door to go run. And then it was 6:20 something. And I said, if I start running at 6:30, 7:30 is when I'm going to get done running. I have to freshen up. I'll not make it in time for the broadcast. So today I started running at around 6:12. Yeah. At around 6:12, and still you see I'm still late. So yesterday I was right to not go running. But how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, so we're going to be talking about the 3 Toyota Ractises that we bought. I hope I've not posted the same Ractis 2 times. My God, guys, forgive me. I'm just realizing I have posted, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So I just realized I've posted the same Toyota Ractis 2 times instead of posting the old one. So I'll delete one. Now I'm going to share the last Toyota Ractis afterwards. Now, I don't know how I got that. I have very bad network at my home. I have an MTN router where I pay for unlimited internet, but it doesn't work. It just works on the cameras. It doesn't work on the other things. So I found it very hard for me to post all three. The last one is the one that I didn't post. I should have seen that, but I've been in a hurry today morning, so I did. But I'm going to post the old Ractis after the broadcast, and my thingy doesn't back up as often. I don't know why, and that's why I cannot show you this. But no worries. I'm going to post for you after the broadcast. Kansokemba Buzeko. Bugisu Times, Karim UG VIP, Zas David Klaje, Innocent Mugabe VIP, Yusuf Lugonda, Travel Life Vlog, Lawrence Omule, Ijuka Blair VIP, Nkalubo Hashim, Muyombia Mark, Brigitte Kakai, Basic Chris, John's Info, Mwanguzi David, Paul Sema VIP, Daniel Odeng, Juma Ali, Nampija Julie, Chairman Zach, Ivan Namanda VIP, Mpanga Godfrey, Shanko Gibbs, Mugenyi Simon Peter, Arthur. The inspection reports are not there too. They are. The inspection report for the Ractis, the one of 29, it's there. The inspection report for the one of 33. My network still is the problem at home. I just could not, I can't upload something I've not been able to read after uploading it on Google. So I can't give you the link. Now, when I uploaded the report on Google Drive, I could not read it, because of the network could not open it. So I could not put the report there before actually reading it. So I'm going to put it there. The report for the old Ractis, the one of 19, I should have it, but I just did not. I'm going to put the reports there. Don't worry. Travel Live Vlog, Arthur, for the last 3 years, always listen to your vlog because I'm always up and down work. Na etuba a Travel Live Vlog. Dr. Kambes VIP, Chamba de Hannington VIP, Totu Sedeti Nangin Tu Sedeti, Atenu John Jerome, good morning. Kiria Moses, hi. So today we are talking about 3 Ractises. We bought them at different prices. One Toyota Ractis we bought yesterday at 19.8 million shillings. That was a miracle, by the way, to be able to get it at 19.8. That was a miracle. Let me start with that one. So the gentleman came from Bagambi, Mayuge. Was it Mayuge? I think it was Mayuge. You see, when you get to Uganda, you don't go the other side, but you go, I think, left or right there. So omusumbite yazemu kunkubira nange sazzemu mukubira sagala kwesumbuwa because emoroka zayaga teziri yo musente ze, but wait just a moment. Okay, give me a moment. So anyway, yesterday the gentleman came from Mayuge, and he texted me a couple of days ago. He wanted to buy a Ractis at 18. I was quite sure we could get a Ractis at 18, and yes, we could get a Ractis at 18. There was a Ractis at 18, 2 of them actually, but one was very old. The other one wasn't actually there. So and yesterday it was one of the funniest things happened. So the broker I called told me of a Ractis UBJ, and we go to the place. Twade took out, the broker told me Bajiguze, they have bought it. So we could not see it. So he started showing us other Ractises at 22, 23, but they were above our budget. Then the person that was buying also had talked to a broker. Now the broker shared with him the same Ractis that the broker I called was going to show us, same price. And now the broker that was taking me around said, I don't have any more options at 18. He had told me about the UBF, but it means the UBF was bad. So we're not going to see a bad car. And so the other broker comes, the broker that the buyer called, and when he comes, we tell him, but we have been told that Ractis doesn't exist. And say Zenjidina, Momuje. He didn't actually have it. He suspected it was there, but he was not updated. So we moved to the place that he thinks the Ractis is, and it's not there. And for me, I wait, and it's not there. But I wanted to really see it. Now, at that moment, they told us of a Ractis, the one we bought, the one I'm going to post later, UBN in Nakawa. But I didn't want to go see that Ractis without getting something for comparison. So we waited. Now this guy tells us the person selling the UBJ Ractis is in Nansana. We were in Bakuli. So he says, I tell him if you're driving from Nansana to Bakuli, it should take you about 10-15 minutes. It says yes. So I said, let's wait. Now we wait, and the 10 minutes elapse, and then this guy starts saying, what UBF in Jaga to Karawa, and tell him, I know the UBF. It's not good, so we're not going to go see it. Let's wait for the UBJ. And the broker disappears. This is the very first time a broker takes us to a place where the car is, and he disappears. I didn't know he disappeared while laughing at me. And he said, "Gwe Arthur nkumanyi. Sengo baddo ine moroke ndale yokulaga abantu bano. Wali badde wagenze dda." But the reason you're not taking them anywhere is because even you don't have a car. And he laughed. And you know how he laughs. And then we drove all the way to Nakawa. Now, as we were driving to Nakawa, the buyer has an OB of his who deals in cars. And so we start from there. We got there was only one Ractis. And it was good. It was really good. But one thing to note is that none of the Ractises was as good as the one we bought eventually. So we go to this Ractis, and as we are checking, that's when we discover that it's actually costing about 23 million. We bargain until the seller says, I'm selling at 21.5 last price. And so we have nothing to do because my buyer had a budget of 18. Now, the Ractis that we finally bought, I'm going to share it later. The person that was selling it was stuck at selling at 20 million shillings. And we had a budget of 18. But I say, you know what, let's just go there. Since we have nothing to do, let's go look at that Ractis as well. So we drive, and we get to this Ractis, and it had the best engine ever. Like, okay, on the day of yesterday, it had the most silent engine ever. Okay, of all the Ractises we saw. So we test drive it as they talk price. Suspension was good. The computer diagnosis was good. The body is as clean as you will see it. The interior is not clean at all, but the AC worked perfectly. So we go to the pit. Even the picture of the pit is going to be there. We go to the pit, and the pit is actually very clean. Like under the car is very clean. There was a past leakage of grease from the Chikopo. But that's totally normal. But grease here, and they locked it up. So that wasn't a concern. The only concern was that the boot wasn't and there was a crack in the windscreen. Those are the only two concerns with that car. The tires were okay, and yeah. So now we start haggling. Because this person came from far away, I didn't want him to go back without a car. And so we haggled, and the guy looked for an extra 1.5, was offering 19.5. And the seller refused. So we tried to strike a balance. We said, katukwe milioni 10 and then the guy allowed. The car had a police receipt of 150. So we agreed 19.5, and the guy said, Arthur, the reason I don't want to give him 19.8, I mean it's 19.8, is because I want to buy a tracker. And I told him, you know what, instead of going home without a car, you pay for the car, or send as a tracker later. Besides, with the tracker, it doesn't help you if you don't have the login information. It's mine, and I can turn it off whenever I want, and then it will be useless for you. So you pay for the car, you'll pay for the tracker later. So we bought the car, we installed the tracker, and then he left. And that's how we bought. But there's an interesting story. Guys, when you see someone do something on TikTok or on YouTube very practically, let me say I fix lap tabs, and I fix tabs on the camera, it doesn't actually mean that I fix tabs or it's what I do. Especially if you see a video where someone actually does a voiceover. That he's not talking in real time. Let me give you an example. I fix tabs, and the camera is focused on the tab as I fix it, and I'm saying all the jargons. I normally tell you guys, me, I don't know the language. Like someone is fixing, the camera is fixed here, and you get a voiceover, You get, and that doesn't mean the guy is actually good at what he does. He might actually not be the one doing the work. So the person that bought the Ractis, guys, the picture here, that guy has my picture. The last comment, I want to block him. The last comment, that guy has my picture. He's a hacker. Are you okay, I have to report this person. Let me see. I don't know if this works. Spam. I will call it. I'll call it harassment. I'll call it harassment. And then afterwards, I'm going to block his comments, all of them. Yeah. So that dude had my picture. People are fast, eh? So I've blocked him. He will not be coming back. So anyway, I know. So, but I've blocked him. I hope that doesn't happen again anytime soon. So anyway, what was I saying? I was telling you the story of that dude that bought the Ractis yesterday. Let me just talk to this guy. So he had a car. He had a Toyota Alteza. Mukuru kagwa wasuzote waliwo okuruga ezaawo waliwo okuruga kyemanya eyingidde awo mugamba agireeta agiteeke wano simanyi kala yayo naye gwe kyomanya kuruga. So guys, in Uganda we don't sue. You don't just sue. So anyway guys, the guy had a Toyota Alteza. He bought it from his brother. And his brother sold him a bad car. I keep telling you guys, Muganda wakastabanga broka wa motoka nga atunda ma motoka we know kwebereramu. So he bought a Toyota Alteza and it had a bad engine. So he pimped it. He did all the pimping you can do on a car. And then the engine blew. And then he got one of the popular mechanics from TikTok. One of those guys that shows that, hey, me, I can fix the engine. It will be even better than Japan. So the guy actually went for the car from his home and brought it to Kampala to overhaul the engine. One of the easiest engines to fix. And then after fixing it, he took it back. And the engine was worse than when he got it. And then the car disturbed him. He had put a lot of money and then he just sold it. So I think we were talking about the same mechanic. We were talking about the same mechanic, and then he overheard, and then he started telling his friend, Arthur, how have you been? I've not been here since 2024. Yes, Rastas in Milan. Oh, you have been lost. I was driving a Ractis, yes. Now I'm driving a Prius. So, Nakaima Hajara, how are you? Hajira. So, not all that glitters is gold, guys. Not all that glitters is gold. But also I've realized one funny thing that maybe people do when they're going to fix their cars. You need to have an idea of what is going to be done on your car. You don't just trust someone. At least give us the initials of the need the mark. Leave me alone. But I just wanted to caution you that not all that glitters is gold. And I keep telling you guys, mechanics need to be supervised. That's why generally I do very good work. Like if a mechanic works under me, they will generally do better work. They'll charge you less. You can go wherever you want. But I'm just saying, when you give someone too much power over what you want them to do for you, yeah, that's why even doctors get supervised. That's why doctors have a medical board. That's why lawyers have the bar. So I find that every job that doesn't have control, it's a sectorial normal. That's why every job that is being done very well has regulation. The moment a job doesn't have regulation, then there's a problem. So anyway, that's the Ractis we bought yesterday. I'm very happy with the purchase. The person is also very happy. So let's go to the new Ractises that we bought. We bought 2 Ractises the other day, not yesterday. This is the first one that I inspected. You're going to see in the report. Taliwo. Agenze. Kale, nja mukubira edda kuba mbadde ndaba wano nga nkubira. Kale. Otuteerye? Kale. So, this is the first Ractis I inspected. This one was bought at 33 million shillings. The first installment, 25 million shillings. This Ractis was perfect. Nothing to be done. On ebintu byonna byonna byakoze byabadde malidadi. Now, of course, the question is going to be, Arthur, if someone bought a Toyota Ractis at 33 million shillings, why didn't you advise him to go buy one of 29 million shillings? One, the person that bought this Ractis of 33 million shillings got himself the person that was selling the car. Okay? They had a prior relationship. So the only job I was supposed to do was confirm that the car was good. That's my only job. And I think I did well. So, but this car had Android already installed. The only downside, it didn't have sport rims. This Ractis was a 2012 as well. So the tax on the 2012 model is higher than the tax on the 2011. Now, this other Ractis of 29 was a 2011. This Ractis of 29 is blue. The blue color costs less than a silver color. Also, this blue Ractis was bought from what I would want to call Chibasubuzi bond. You buy cars at what we call wholesale price. So you buy a car at 29 million shillings. It has a bunch of work to be done. For example, I don't know if this picture will show you. This Ractis here has a dent on, okay, it has a bunch of dents. Like if you go to see the report, you'll realize it has a bunch of dents. On the door, on the rear driver side door, it has like a very big scratch, yeah? And then it has a bunch of dents. Generally, cars that you're going to buy at less than the market value, the actual market value, will have some work to be done. But this is not work that you'll need to do immediately. And this is work that you'll not even notice that needs to be done. Why am I saying you'll not notice that it needs to actually be done? It's because these, normally the things that come with this car is work that, especially if you get the car inspected, normally the work that needs to be done is work that you might have gotten, that you might have needed to do yourself if you have driven the car for, like for example, these dents on this car, these are dents that even you yourself can put on the car. Right? So era we try to be more okay no record dent nga guy tayagala jugula because he record dent. I kept telling him, but these dents now when you might be getting out of your fence and you put the dents. So now just let the dents be. Now we looked at about 5 Ractises for this one. I found the gentleman wanting to buy a Toyota Vitz 2012 model, and for him he thought they are going to sell it to him at 27 million shillings, but in actual sense it was 28. And when I found him, he wanted to buy a Vitz 1.3 liter, and for me, I discourage you guys from buying a 1.3 liter Vitz because it's not worth it. You'll be there thinking you're driving a car that has a lot of power, but it doesn't actually have more power than a 1 liter. So I discouraged him and I told him, instead of buying a Vitz, why don't you just buy a Ractis? So he had a lady friend. So at this moment, I started showing them the Ractis, and they liked it. And there was a silver Ractis, but it had a fault in the gearbox. Now there are two ways you can see 3 ways you can see a fault in the gearbox. Number 1 is by looking for leakages. If a gearbox and if a CVT gearbox has leakages, don't buy. Number 2 is you drive the car and it's jerking. Let's say you don't have a machine, a computer diagnostic machine, and then you drive it, and if it's jerking, it shifts hard, that doesn't shift, or it it basically behaves funny, then that gearbox is bad. You should not buy it. Number 3 is if you put a diagnostic machine and either the gearbox doesn't give you the right pressure ranges or it doesn't give you the right temperature ranges, then it's bad. Or if it has an error code, then don't buy. So one of the Ractises had a fault code, abnormal temperatures. So that was the silver one. It looked really nice. The second one had a leakage. That was bad. The third one had very bad rust. The other one was blue. We didn't get to look at it. Yeah, wasn't blue. No, the other one was 1.3 as well. So this one didn't have rust under the car. It had a very good gearbox. Now, all the engines of all these Ractises were not really that silent. The Ractis we bought yesterday at 19.8 was the older model, but it was more silent than all these Ractises. But that's no problem. Normally, it's an issue of service. They have not serviced it that much. And yeah, you service it, the sound goes quiet. I'd like to tell you guys that I do pre-purchase inspection in case you need a guy to help you choose the right car. I am your man. I charge a small fee, 450,000 shillings only, and I come with a mechanic, and together we make sure that you get the right car. I also sell car tracking devices and car alarms. The tracking device will help you protect your car in case it gets taken on gunpoint or they steal it without you knowing. The alarm will help you stop part thieves, guys that will just come to your car and grab something or open the car to take stuff from there. So you need both of them. I do a Biganye diagnosis in case you have a car, your mechanics have failed to fix it or they have failed to find out what's wrong with it. I am your man. I will help you figure out what's wrong with your car. I charge premium diagnostic. I charge a premium. Diagnosis will always cost you 350,000 shillings just to diagnose your car. And then if you want me to fix it for you, I'll charge you extra. So we ended up buying this one at 29. Now there's a thing that is funny. This week we don't have contestants yet. So there's a thing that is funny. You see this Ractis that we bought at 29. It's a funny thing that when someone gets something cheap, they think they can get it cheaper. Abatunde beeyi y'obusuubuzi tebateesa tebakanika ky'otasangako tekibaako. Let's just imagine you're going to buy a car ku beeyi y'obusuubuzi and you find it on 3 tires and a spare tire. That's what it has. You're not going to go around saying ate omupiira omulala guliwa ogula oli musuubuzi. Take it, buy a tire. Consultation is only 50,000 shillings on my phone. The moment you don't call me and ask me questions without paying for consultation, free consultation is here. Here you can ask me questions for free. But the moment you cross over to my WhatsApp or my phone, you have to pay. As a matter of fact, if someone texts me and they have not paid for consultation, I don't answer. I just don't answer. It seems like it's rude, but I don't. Like I have a prompt that tells you if you need to ask something that is car related, you pay. Now, the moment you insist and keep sending messages, then I'll not answer. So, don't we have any contestants? No, we don't. Amina Patrick Suka. Good morning, Chris Fitness. Tarema Godfrey. Ricky Chikawa VIP. Sozi Rajab VIP. Isaac Walusimbi. What are the Ministry of Works and Mandatory? No, it's not working. I've not even seen any lorry or truck that has been inspected or bus. It's not yet working. At least for us, it's not working. Nze mumanyo yo we took our kange konko na your suspension yonna na tukolako emikono omutegedde naye tomwogera chairman Zak mutegedde era gotoyinza butagendawo been lost naye for the love of cars. I mean as historical. So guys, you talked about the Alex as a bad buy, but the other options look to be expensive. What's a good alternative? A good Alex is expensive. A good Alex will cost you 20 million plus. A good Alex will cost you 20 million plus. Okay, let's say minimum of 18. But for me to buy a Toyota Alex at 18 is a bad buy. I'm telling you. My friend wanted RAV4 at 25 to 28, 2009. No, he can't. A RAV4 will cost him 35. 2009 to 2010, 35 minimum. Arthur, how do you manage the politics and having a bad reputation in bonds since your service protects customers from being taken advantage of? I don't have a bad reputation with bonds. I find that people that sell bad cars avoid me. Brokers that are trying to take advantage avoid me. And I also avoid people. You see, when I talk here on the broadcast, it seems like I'm a very outgoing person. I'm actually JK. No one is going to tell you anything. Chairman Zach, shh, don't say anything. JK, no one is going to tell you anything. Now, let me be clear, JK. Every mechanic can be bad. Every mechanic can be bad. The only problem with mechanics that are online is that they will show you that they are the best. You get? In actual sense, they might be the worst. Actually, in actual sense, they might not even know what to do. But they will show you that they are the best. You get? That's the problem. So you need to be very careful. And guys, I keep telling you, don't even trust me. Don't trust anyone. Be there. Arthur, what about fuel use of a RAV4? There is no RAV4 2009 or 2010 that has a 2-liter. They all have 2.4. They are like the Harrier. They have a 2AZ. Beta 2AZ. What was I saying? Hey, we are talking about reputation. Rastas in Milan, I was saying, when I'm talking here, it seems like I'm a very outgoing person, but the people that have associated with me would know that I actually have very few words. I don't know why, but when I sit with people or when I'm moving with people, I don't actually have a lot to say. And for me, that's a challenge. How are you going to ensure service providers on the app are legit? One, there are cars that are, guys, the guys that gave me your emails, you received an email from me, right? I sent you an email using my email address that has the link for you to download the app. You got the email, right? Tell me if you didn't, and I send it to you. Now, when I am inspecting, I try as much as possible to not talk to brokers. Nzenga Arthur. I try as much as possible to not talk to brokers. That way, one, they don't get to talk to me and find things to say about me. You get? And that, I find that that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a very good thing. But also two, if I don't talk to a broker, he's not going to say Arthur yaremeseze moroka yange oba Arthur yabaguze motoka. The only person that can be a judge of the car I bought is the person I inspected for. You get? So the guys that have not yet gotten the app, you can give me an email address, send me your email. We will do iOS after the app is like straight for Android. Yeah, when the app is straight for Android, then we'll do iOS. Can I get a double cabin at 30 million? It won't be good condition. A good condition double cabin will cost you a minimum of 50 million. So guys, the app, there are not so many posts there because the traders have not yet gotten wind of it. But anyone that has gotten the app, your goal, if you have, for example, me, I have parts that I could sell. For example, you saw, I already listed this myself. I listed this ABS sensor. I listed it. If you have parts for your car, you could have gotten parts from Chiseka and never used them. You yourself, you can list those spare parts on the app. Now, the question is, how am I going to make sure that the posters are legit? Now, I am sure there will be people that want to spam. Number one, we are not going to have cars that are not within the price range. I have a team that is going to be administering the app. And that team knows the price ranges of the car. You get? Now, because they know the price ranges, there is not going to be anyone posting a Prado TX at 8 million because that doesn't exist. The moment a car either is too expensive or too cheap than the actual market price, then we don't approve the post. Number two, we don't allow a car to be posted by more than one person on the same app. Okay, so we'll have a team that monitors that. Then, of course, 3, we are going to have traders or sellers that get verified on the app. For example, if I have a car selling company and I want all my cars to be verified, then I will pay for the love of cars a weekly fee to have my cars featured. Because for the love of cars can now hold me accountable and say you sold this and car, this car, and it's bad. You get. So there are people that we know will sell you good cars, but they still have to pay for their posts to be featured. Then we also have cars that we will post after inspecting inspected by Arthur, or this car has been inspected by For the Love of Cars. You guess which one? This one. So we have measures to make sure that all the posts that are going to be on the app are going to be genuine and they will be adding to us. And then I know the app will definitely grow because everyone can create an account and everyone can list their things, whatever their service or product that they have on sale. But then we approve the posts from the admin side. So if you have a car on sale, definitely you can post it, but just make sure not. And if you find that a car is posted more than once, you can definitely alert us. And a lot of improvements will happen along the way. This is going to be the first version of the app, and for the guys that have downloaded it, please keep it in your phone for at least 11 days. Now, what Google Play Store does, because my account that is uploading the app, this is the first app we have uploaded, they have a few more restrictions before they approve the app for the public. Yeah, but yeah, I think we are moving. For the people that have downloaded the app, how is it? Tell us. Will the cars you post after inspection come with a report? Yes, the cars that we post after inspection will come with an inspection report, and that's the advantage. That, but of course, the inspection report will have a validity period. For example, if I inspect the car on 1st June, the inspection report will be valid for 1 month, because in 1 month there is only too much damage that someone can do. But after 1 month, someone can go so many places and they can spoil a lot of things. You get it. And the inspection report for that particular car, the one that will be inspected, and on the app will have particulars like the engine number, chassis number, the tire size, the color, every change that will be on the car will be listed, will be in the report. So that if you go to inspect the car yourself, and the advantage with the inspected cars is that now you probably don't have to pay someone for inspection. You have a report. All you have to do is look at the inspection report and say, Arthur said the suspension is okay. Arthur said there are no leakages. All you have to do is confirming. You take it to the pit, go down there and see, are there no leakages now? So, and that's a very good thing for you. So guys, the one that have the report, if you have a trader friend of yours that sells cars, tell them to start posting cars. For now, we are approving the cars as long as it's not a repeated car and as long as it's within the agreed price range. Yeah, tetwagala moroka iri cheap nyoga we mulaba kujiji, someone is posting a car that's supposed to cost 20 million, they post it at 12, and then they pull you botuka ku moroka we wali badde moroka mbo ate the car is not here, they have just bought it. There is this one app. If you want to get it, just send me your email address. So this is our app. This is an older version on the tab. So this is how the app looks. And all these cars, I think most of these cars I posted them myself. Traders have not yet started posting. So for example, this is how it looks home. It has the picture of the car, it has the type of the car and the price. Okay, this is an older version actually. You see, this is how the app will look. And then we also have a spare parts section. So we have the name of the app, of the spare, and then the price and the picture. And then we have also people that give you services. For example, mechanics here. It has the name of the service provider and the rating. For example, if you have gone and they gave you service, you can go and rate them. And then we also have the channel videos here. For example, now the live broadcast we are doing is already here. And then we have written blogs down here. So that's basically, the app is going to be a center for cars, spare parts, service providers, and information about cars. Just that, nothing else. Now, once you log in, you go to, if you want to log in, you'll go to profile here, and then you'll say sign in or create account. Let me see, do I remember? Let me see if I remember one of, I think I created one with my email address. And we have made the login and account creation process too easy. There is nothing like verifying email addresses for now, because we are looking for people to use the app. So we want to make the account creation and login process as easy and seamless as possible. Of course, we'll tighten later on, but we are trying as much as possible to make it easy. Email logging. Let me see which email address we're using that logged in very easily. So we are trying to make it as easy as possible. So if you have a car that you're trying to sell, before you take it to brokers, because this is going to be an app that I am thinking will be like a benchmark for cars that are on sale. I love cars. Margage.com. Thank you very much, guys. I can see the emails you're sending me. Let me see if it logs in. What's the name of the app? You can't download it yet. The app is called Love Cars Uganda app. Love Cars. But you can't download it. It's not yet live. No. We don't have iOS yet. So we only have for Android currently. We have only Android. It's not logging in, and I don't know. Okay, this is the older version of the app. This is the older version of the app. Let me just try to download the current version using email, because I'm the one that sent you. I should be able to download it. I should be able to download it as well. So for the guys that have not, there's an email that looks like this, and then it takes you to Google Play Store. When it takes you to Google Play Store, then let me actually uninstall the old version that I have. I think the old version that I have is local. It was a local app I got. It was an APK. So, and then it will take you to Google Play Store, and it will tell you to download the test app. Yeah. And then it doesn't even have a name yet. Yeah. And then, so I'm trying to download it to show you guys. Why is it downloading? And it's heavy. It's actually like 7.9. Where is the email, please? Just send me your email address, Derek Muonge. I don't think you sent me an email address. The guys that sent me email addresses already received their link. Yeah. The email will take you to Google Play Store, and then it will show you the test app. It will download test app. You can make the login page even easier by adding a create account with Google. Yes, we are going to do that later. Right now, I think the app was long overdue, and I did not want to take any more time. Yeah, like I just wanted to publish an app, because when you want perfection, like, so I just said, let's put the app out there, let people start using it. We can update. Okay, let's see if this logs in. Okay, maybe something with my network. It's still not logging in. It's the updated one. Still not logging in. But for the guys that got it, were you able to create accounts and login? I think there's a problem with my network. I just have to buy Starlink. Airtel is a disappointment. Anyway, guys, Isaac, send me your email again. Send me your email again. You watching it, that David. I make inspection. As long as I inspect the car, I'll make an inspection report. Ivan downloaded it yesterday and it works. So mine is refusing to log in. Let me see if it's the VPN that is disturbing me. Let me pause the connection of the VPN. And then I try logging in again. You're actually going to, let me see if we can put the login with Google. Even Chamber Days app works perfectly. I'm a first car buyer and I have 30 million. I want to buy a Subaru Impreza Japan used. Which model can I get? 30 million, you don't actually have a choice. With 30 million, you're going to get a 2012 model if it's still available. 30 million, you don't have a choice. If you want to have a choice, you're going to buy a bad car. Let me see if now this works without a VPN. My network is bad. Kale guys, allow me mbasibule ngene nkole ku musajja ono yatuse da mpereza WhatsApp already wali ayinza okwekyanga n'agenda akasente ne kambuka ate nga nkeetaaga leero. Where do I send? You send the email address to my WhatsApp number 075052991051. My number has a blue tick on WhatsApp. If you send to any number that doesn't have a blue tick, that's not mine. Actually, even the office number ngenda verifying the blue tick. Kanonye question ya chairman Zak. Let me see, where is it? Chairman Zak question yo wasijiraga. And if I attempt to buy a car, you inspect it from the app, and I want you to inspect again, do I get a discount? No, I already inspected it. If you want me to inspect it again, you pay full amount. It's for your peace of mind. Not for my peace of mind. It's like a password. You see, when you want me to inspect your car, when I already inspected it, it's your peace of mind. So I'm going to charge you again. I'm going to charge you again. Simanyi lwaki nze biganya logging in one ewange ate ku simu it logs in perfectly and easily. All email addresses are not working. Maybe it's my network. Does it make sense to restore diesel trucks like Canter, Isuzu as? Yes, every car, as long as you know what you're doing. So after 30 million is no, it's not little money, but 30 million doesn't give you a lot of choices. I am being honest. 30 million in the bond, 30 million outside the bond, you have a lot of choices. But 30 million in the bond, you don't have a lot of choices. 30 million in the bond, let me give you an example. The Ractis in the bond is 33. The Vitz in the bond is 32. The Sienta in the bond is also 30 something. The Raum is 30 something. It's only a Paso that I'm guaranteeing you get at less than 30. You get, I was talking to a lady yesterday that has 60 million. And 60 million, you'll get a car that is black if you're lucky. 60 million, you can get a Vanguard and a RAV4. Like, every money is good money, but then there's every money reaches a point and doesn't give you a lot of choices. You get, but when you go to 45, nuwa mobondi ya million ingana mumwenda. Ndozo chiraba. The Nua used to cost, there is a time we bought a Nua at over 28. I hope you will. I'm enjoying the blade. Amina Isaac. Yeah, enjoy the blade. But the guys that come and give me reviews, thank you very much. I can't log into my own app. I don't know why. But I'm going to get more traders to start posting. At least the ones that I know will not lie about what they're posting. Yeah. So anyway, guys, music is embasibule. Nuwa zonna zonova X over S zonna ziri mu milioni 45 kwambuka waggulu. Zonna nuwa kasita obono ononya nuwa. Okitegeera. kasoba ngononya Noah. Bugiso Times, Karim UG VIP, Zas David Clergy, Innocent Mugabe VIP, Yusuf Lugonda Travel Live Vlog, Lawrence Omule, Aijuka Blair VIP, Nkalubo Hashim, Muyombia Mark, Bridget Kakai, Basic Chris, Jones Info, Mwanguzi David, Paul Sema VIP, Daniel Odeng, Juma Ali Nampija Julie, Chairman Zach, Ivan Namanda VIP, Mpanga Godfrey, Shanko Gibbs, Mugenyi Simon Peter, Travel Live Vlog, Dr. Kambesi VIP, Chamba de Hannington VIP, Atenu John Jerome, Chiria Moses, Joe Kabali, Nampija Nakumaze, Akankunda Edwin, Muyombia Mark, Bugisu Times, Norman Sechtoreko, Lucky Moze, Nakaima Hajira, Rastas in Milan, Isaac Walusimbi, Ricky Chikawa VIP, Sozi Rajab VIP, Chris Fitness Dubura, Tarema Godfrey, Patrick Suka, Aijuka Blair VIP, Obua Benjamin, Louis Sabat, Shanko Gibbs, JK, Jesse Semogede, Solomon Ogwal, Funny Lifestyle VIP, Derek Atu. Just as Semoge is saying, first research on the problem before going to the mechanic. That, Jesse, allow me to hide your thing. Allow me to just remove your comment. It's incriminating. Sorry. Jesse, I've just deleted your comment. Or you have given too much information. I normally don't want to give a lot of information. So the Rajab VIP, Shanko Gibbs, German Auto GeForce VIP, Delema Alex. Arthur, I may need to send another request with another email address. The initial one shared got some challenges. Okay, you share. Tarema Godfrey, I'll tell you the app once it's live for everyone to download on apps on Play Store. Akulo Joel, Eric, Katamba Isaac Katende, Hedge, Kafuma Frank, Mwanguzi David, Abadi Mukamori. I don't take you for granted at all. Slave Priest, Arthur White interior versus cream interior. White? Which car has a white interior? I'll take cream any day. Cream is clean enough without being too clean. My name is Chandano with a silent H. Chandano. Kandano. So Eric Kandano. Oh, Eric Kandano, yes. Buka Yosaka. Guys, I wish you a very lovely day. Thank you very much for being here. Inspection work, bring it. I need the money. My kids need to take milk. And I need to do more research for you, and I need to do more videos for you. I wish you a very lovely Kandano is a Filipino name. Oh, I wish you a very lovely day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Ciao.